Hello, and welcome. I'm Wayne Blau with this week's Profit Maximizer Moment. Couple things. One, you notice we're back as the Hicks CPA. Hockey season started yesterday, one of my favorite times. And I guess in memory of that, I decided to break my temporary. So too bad you get me as the Hick accountant this week again. Um, and since hockey season ended, my Red Sox lost to the Yankees. Oh, good Lord. Oh, well, better luck next year. So at least I can forget about that and go to hockey. Look, today we're going to talk about how just getting their email is the first step to a total sales system. It really is. Look, marketing to your current customers is the quickest and easiest way to increase sales. Period. End of discussion. There's nothing easier or quicker. Nothing's even a close second. Your current customers already know you, like you, and trust you, hopefully. Selling them additional products and services is the easiest sale you will ever make. I've often seen companies increase their sales by 40% or more just by implementing an organized campaign to their current customers. This is a key component of it in many cases. Because one of the things that happens is, and I've talked about this in another video. Let me move my microphone closer. Sorry, I'm moved to the side for a reason. Um, I talked about this in another video that you don't want to be forgotten either. All right. No matter what your business is, you want to be top of mind so that the client always remembers you when they have a problem that you can solve. Many business owners know this, they're just not sure where to start. A more pressing problem is that the typical small business owner just doesn't have a marketing staff and feels they don't have the time to launch a full blown marketing campaign, or they think just get a couple of Google ads and they're done, a couple of radio ads, maybe podcast ads or whatever. This is always given the larger companies that have a marketing staff a huge advantage. It's quite simple to even the playing field, to be honest about it. All a business owner needs to do is remember to collect the customers and prospects' email addresses. That's it. All right, get their email address. The rest can be handled in as little as 2 hours a week. Why email? So why start with getting their email address? Simply put, it works. If it didn't work, why would you be getting all this junk email that you get? But there are many companies that are dramatically increasing sales mainly with email. Walgreens, Michaels, and Kirkland's are examples of companies that do a really good job with email campaigns. All right. They are constantly emailing their customers coupons, weekly sales, educational materials that their customers print and use. My wife uses the one at Kirkland quite often, and Michaels. you know, a lot of them are moving on to apps too on the phone, something to look at. But again, more complicated. Getting their email isn't. They're all right. Even if the customer doesn't buy right then, the email reminds the customer that the company about the company every week. The top of mind presence created by these weekly emails almost guarantees that the prospect will buy from you rather than a competitor. It's kind of saying what I said earlier. Okay. Other benefits of email: it's cheaper than almost any other marketing. It doesn't take a lot of time to create. Just yeah, right. This marketing method can target specific customer groups. You can change it if you have different segments. You can create a different email for each one. You can be creative. It allows your customer to communicate with you. They just email back if they have a question. You can easily test different messages and track sales that result from the email. No more running advertising and just hoping it's working. It allows you to see exactly who is reading your emails so that you can follow up with a personal phone call or note. From the email, you can direct them to your website, Facebook page, Twitter account, LinkedIn, blog, whatever the heck you have. You are not an intrusive salesperson. When they gave them your email address, they were giving you permission to contact you. And in fact, they kind of expect you to. A properly designed email program easily allows your customer to opt out of future emails if they choose to. Um, there's a lot of them out there. I mean, and well, let's before we get there, how do you get their email address? Ask. It's pretty much that. And do the same with every prospect that you meet. I simply say, "Can I have my email so I can send you information on how to cut your taxes, increase your company profits?" Nobody's ever told me no. You need to come up with a way to ask that way. No one's ever said, "Nah, I want to pay more taxes." That nobody's done that, and that's key. Entice them to give you their email with what I call an irresistible bribe. That could be the weekly coupon from Kirkland, the sales brochure from Walgreens or Target does a good job of that. Or if you're a service provider like me, email them beneficial information as it comes up. So what can you do with their email once you get it? Once you get the email, there's an unlimited number of things you can do to increase sales. All right. One of the things you can do, get a good email program. And there's plenty of them out there. Constant Contact, I've used that one. MailChimp, I've had clients use those. Those are two that I know work well. Create autoresponders for every person who joins your email list. What an autoresponder does is it can educate them. So once they sign up, they're going to get a series of emails uh, thanking them. The first one should probably be a coupon that says, "Thanks for signing on. Here's a coupon. Come on in and use it." Gives them a special sales discount for that. Also, can be educational. Here's what we do. It could also offer a physical newsletter, special report, or a coupon exchange for that. That's something. Uh, you know, you want them to raise their hand and say, "Please sell me." All right. Send emails to entice your customers to visit your website or blog. You have one, right? You should. All right. So the second or third one could be, "Hey, go to our website. We have a lot of cool material and stuff there. It's a quick, you can meet our team or whatever. Here's a blog we've been doing forever." Uh, I already talked about coupons. You could introduce a frequent buyer program or a VIP customer program. Starbucks Gold Card. I'm not a big Starbucks fan. I mean, I like local brewers, local coffee shops coffee better. But the way they have their Gold Card set up is for frequent buyer program is probably one of the better ones out there. Also, introduce a referral program. Enticing your customers to refer their family and friends and coworkers is a great low-cost method of rapidly increasing sales. All right. Conduct surveys that allows you to get real feedback from your customers. That's something to use their email for. Drive more customers to your social media. I already talked about that. How to get started? Well, like I said, get their email and then use either Constant Contact, MailChimp, iContact. They're all great programs. And watch this video, man, and just get started. I mean, there's nothing to it. Just get started. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Blau saying hopefully next week I'll have my tooth back. Anyways, it's hockey season. I could pretend I lost it, but I'm too dang old for that. Lost a tooth when I was young playing hockey, but that's neither here nor there. Until next week, let's make this our most profitable year ever. God bless, and see you in church. Take care. Bye.